Welcome to Darling Stadium here on this beautiful night in August. First game of the season here for both teams between the Hampton Crabbers and the Kecoughtan Warriors. I am Leroy Bracy here for LSC football at Darling Stadium for this great game between Peninsula District foes. Kecoughtan coming off a great season, going to the playoff last year, losing to Nansemond River in that first round. Hampton coming in at 4-6 last year, uncharacteristically not making the playoffs. And these teams played last year. Kecoughtan was victorious 17-7 here at Darling Stadium last year. So Hampton looking for some revenge coming into the game tonight. Beautiful night. Field looks great. Scoreboards are up. Darling Stadium looks very impressive for this first game here. And they're going to have 3 games this weekend, 2 more games coming on Saturday between Maury and Bethel and Lake Taylor versus Phoebus in the Recruit 757 Classic. Hampton deferred the kick. Deferred, so they will kick off to Kecoughtan. Kecoughtan will get the ball first, and their quarterback is Marvin McHugh, who transferred from Western Branch, 5'11" sophomore. Coach Coley says he's a real asset to the team, great leader, only a sophomore, first year in the program. And he's really high on the young guys. He has a couple freshmen that he's really impressed with. And of course, McHugh, the quarterback, 5'11", 170 sophomore, is going to be the signal caller for Coach Coley this year. Coach Coley, again, coming in, playoff season last year, lost 23 seniors, so he has a whole new offense and defensive line he has to repatch after all the seniors. The kickoff is up, and it's going to land. It's going to go out of bounds. Kecoughtan will get the ball. And it's going to be a flag as it went out of bounds. They're going to get the ball at the 35. So Kecoughtan will get the ball at the 35. Marvin McHugh, again, the quarterback for Kecoughtan, the sophomore, 5'11", transferred from Western Branch over in Chesapeake. Beautiful night here. Darling Stadium did a great job on the field in the offseason. And we're underway. First play from scrimmage is McHugh is in the shotgun. Hatcher in the backfield. High snap. McHugh gets it. It's going to be caught by number 1. That's James Mazzell, the senior. He's going to be the playmaker for the Warriors this year. Coach Coley said they're going to use him in many different spots around the offense. He also plays defense in that secondary as he calls the plays for Kecoughtan on defense. So no gain on that play, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 35. Looked like he was out of bounds when he caught it. Again, McHugh in the shotgun, trips near side as they put Hatcher as a receiver. Hatcher goes in motion. One time he goes behind McHugh. Little pistol formation. McHugh goes to Hatcher. Hatcher nowhere to go as the defensive line of Hampton is all over it. So that was looks like they lost a yard on that one. Hassell on the tackle, along with a host of Crabbers on that tackle. Actually, he did get a yard. Hatcher got 1 yard. It's going to be 3rd and 9 from the 36 for Kecoughtan. This time, Cone goes in motion. Another high snap. It goes to Cone on a jet sweep. Hampton's all over. Cone tries to get some yardage. Maybe gets 2 out of it.
With the carry for Warriors, Daryl Cone, number 5.
It's going to be punting formation for Kecoughtan. Deep back for the Crabbers is going to be number 1, Calvin Bryant, the 5'10" senior. Looks like it's going to be Hatcher doing the punting. Low snap. Hatcher has to pick it up. Gets a decent punt out of it. And no return by Bryant, as Kecoughtan's going to down it around the 33, 34-yard line. So we get a good look at Max Kecoughtan, the quarterback for Hampton, 6'1" senior. He gets the start for the Crabbers. Kecoughtan, also a baseball player on Coach Danny Mitchell's baseball team, won the Peninsula District last year. He's the quarterback for the Crabbers. He's also in the shotgun. Kecoughtan's going to keep, gets through the line. Good run by Kecoughtan. Gets about, what, 6 or 7 on that. A good block by Khalil Gunn as well on that run, number 9, the senior.
Brought down by the Warrior defender after a 6-yard gain.
So 2nd and 4. I call it 2nd and 3 from the 40 for the Crabbers. Kecoughtan again in the shotgun. Same formation for the Crabbers. Kecoughtan showing blitz. Kecoughtan, same play, goes around the near side, gets some space and gets a first down. Kecoughtan showing that speed. Of course, with that offensive line, you have Michael Davis, 5'11", 247. Demarius Fox, 6 foot, 250. The center, Clarence Holmes, 5'11", 262. Alfonso Muckerson, 6 foot, 282. And, of course, Samari Smith, 6 foot, 297 on that offensive line. Kecoughtan again in shotgun. This time handoff. It's a flag on the play. And that was Jones on the carry for the Crabbers.
Penalty will be against the Crabbers for holding.
It's going to be a hold against the Crabbers. 2 good plays by Kecoughtan. And now the hold on the offensive line for Hampton. It's going to be 1st and 20 from the 35 now for the Crabbers. There's some substitutions come in for the Crabbers. Ed Bryant comes in. Kecoughtan gets to play for Mike Smith. Crabbers still have the quarterback go to Coach Smith for the play. Every play they go over to him and get the play and come back into the field. Kecoughtan again in the shotgun. Kecoughtan thought about passing, keeps it. Same play as he has done before. Looks like quarterback dive, quarterback keep, almost like a draw play for the Crabbers.
With the quarterback draw, man tackle by the interior of the Warrior front line.
Kecoughtan gets the play. It's going to be 2nd and 13 now from the 42. No, so far, no pass attempts for the Crabbers. Been on the ground on this possession. This time he's going to fake the run, going to go back to pass. Has a man wide open. It's complete. Still on his feet. Looks like it's going to be number 13. That's Julian Williams, 6'2", 187 junior, backup quarterback as well. Moselle on the tackle, Jakari Moselle on the tackle, but not before a big pickup by the Crabbers. Kecoughtan to Williams. So 1st and 10 from the Kecoughtan 33. Good fake by Kecoughtan for a big pickup. It's going to be Kecoughtan on the keep. He's going to get the outside. Almost got there, but he's tripped up. touchdown saving tackle by Kecoughtan. And Moselle brings him down. If not, that would have been 6 for Kecoughtan and the Crabbers. Kecoughtan's shown a lot of speed, worked on his speed in the offseason. And he's tripped up around the 15-yard line of the Warriors.
First down, Crabbers at the Warrior 15.
Kecoughtan this time under center, mixing it up a little bit. Gonna go handoff. Looks like that's Jones again. Still on his feet. Picks up about 5 yards after he was hit.
Crabbers give it to number 32.
I'm sorry, that was Hassel on the carry, not Jones. So Hassel with that run. Good pickup.
Tackle on the play made by Jason Freeman, number 6 for the Warriors.
So it's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 8 for Hampton. Kecoughtan, this time he keeps again. Nowhere to go this time as the Kecoughtan defense buckles down and tackles Kecoughtan.
Kecoughtan takes the snap, plows up into the heart of the Warrior defense.
So it's going to be 3rd and 4 now from the 8. Big 3rd down now for the Kecoughtan defense. Kecoughtan is going to keep. He gets a chance to get in the end zone, and he's going to say he's in for the touchdown. Late call, late signal, but they say he got in. So touchdown Hampton.
And we have a Crabber touchdown on the play.
So Kecoughtan with the run gets the touchdown for the Crabbers. 6-0. 6:28 left in the first quarter. Impressive drive by Hampton. They're going to go for 2 here. Same play. This time Kecoughtan is there and the BAT is no good. As Peyton Douglas, the great tackle, knocks him down, the junior. So 6-0 Hampton, 6:28 left in the quarter. Let's see if Hampton can stop Kecoughtan spread offense. With McHugh throwing the ball now for Kecoughtan.
2 ball games back to back. Maury versus Bethel to start off, and that'll be followed at 4 o'clock by the leadership of Libertarian right there.
So kickoff for Hampton, 6-0 early on here in the game. Moselle is going to return. Daryl Cone and Moselle deep for Kecoughtan for this kickoff. It's going to go to Cone. Cone picks it off after 1 bounce. Has some blockers, but he won't get around that corner. There's a flag on the play. I don't know if that was a hold or possibly a face mask.
Taking the kickoff, number 5, Daryl Coleman. He's tackled by number 13, Julian Williams.
Williams, the great grab. We'll see what the flag is. Waiting to see. It's going to be a legal use of hands by Kecoughtan. That's going to push them back inside the inside the 20, around the 15. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 15 for Kecoughtan. McHugh again in the shotgun with Hatcher behind him. 3 receivers. McHugh, another high snap. Going to go to Hatcher. This time Hatcher gets maybe 2 or 3 yards on that run. Squeezes through the offensive line.
With the carry, number 15, Adam Hatcher. Initial contact on the play, big number 70, Hassan Harris.
Hassan Harris, 6 foot 282 senior with the tackle for Hampton. It's going to be 2nd and 8, gain of 2 for the run for Hatcher. This time it's going to be a pass, and it's going to be almost intercepted, knocked down by number 32, Sean Hassell. And that could have been 6. Moselle was the intended receiver. And you know the Crabbers are eyeing him, their playmaker for the Warriors. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 now from the 17. 5:42 left in the first quarter. McHugh in the shotgun. It's going to go back to pass. It's going to be complete to Mizell, but Hampton's all over that. It's going to be close to a 1st down.
Catch is made by Moselle. Initial contact made by Lonzo Brown, number 15.
It's going to be a measurement here. Let's see if he was past the marker for the 1st down.
First down, Warriors.
So they're going to get the 1st down. McHugh to Moselle. 1st down play for Kecoughtan. 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Warriors. McHugh again in the shotgun as he's been all night. Gets the call. Goes to Hatcher. He's leveled. Great hit behind the line of scrimmage. You hear that pop from all the way up here in the press box.
Number 15, Adam Hatcher, the ball carrier, met and brought down by number 54.
54.
Jaquez
Jaquez Woods. They call him Little John over in Hampton. Great hit for a loss. Now it's going to be 2nd and 13 from the 22 now for Kecoughtan. McHugh gets the ball. Going to go to, it's going to be a pass. It's going to be, they're going to call it incomplete. Looks like a lateral. Going to Hatcher again. Hatcher's been getting a lot of touches so far in this 1st half. It's going to be 3rd and 13 now from the 22.
4:39 remaining in the 1st quarter, 3rd and long for the Warriors.
So 3rd and 13 now from the 22. Cone goes in motion. McHugh back to pass. He's going to go to the slot, and that was complete.
Pass caught by number 14, Moselle of the Warriors.
Moselle, there's Dakari Moselle this time on the catch, but it's going to be well short of the 1st down for Kecoughtan. And they're going to have to punt. Again, Bryant deep for the Crabbers.
Crabbers drop Kelvin Bryant back in punt reception formation.
Punt deep. Bryant might have a chance to return it. And he's going to let it bounce. Go inside the 40 to run a 38-yard line.
The Warrior roll comes down and will be pulled up inside the 40 of the Crabbers.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 38 for Max Kecoughtan and the Crabbers as they look to extend their 6-0 lead on this possession. Kecoughtan again losing 23 seniors from last year. Had to rebuild that whole line. They're young. They only have one senior that starts, and that's Moselle, James Moselle. So Coach Coley, as he talked about before the game, might take a few bumps with this young squad, but the future looks very bright for this team as they had a great year last year. As Kecoughtan goes back to pass, it's complete to number 11. That's Torian Howerton, a 5'9" sophomore. And Hampton, the total opposite. They have 10 out of their 11 starters are seniors, including Kecoughtan, the quarterback. So Douglas on the tackle for Kecoughtan. It was a 3-yard gain by Howerton. It's going to be 2nd and 7 at the 41 for Hampton. Kecoughtan in the shotgun. He's going to keep. It's going to be a hold, and Kecoughtan's hit, and he keeps going. That's going to probably come back though.
Kecoughtan keeps the run. He's bowled over by number 1 James Moselle, but there is a penalty mark on the play.
It's going to come back as it's going to be a hold against Hampton. It's going to bring them back at around the 31-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 18 from the 41 for Hampton. Kecoughtan gets to play from Coach Smith. I'm sorry, 2nd and 18 from the 31. Kecoughtan in the shotgun. Guess he's going to go back to pass. A little rollout action. Kecoughtan's going to go for the pass. It's going to be complete. Wide open receiver. And he's going to cut it up. Good play. That's Bryant. Calvin Bryant again. Great pass from Kecoughtan to Bryant. 1st down in Kecoughtan territory.
Making tackle number 22, Leroy Bracy for the Warriors. There was able to make up the deficit of the penalty and get the ball over into the Warrior territory. Marked at the 42-yard line of the Kecoughtan Warriors. It will be 1st and 10 Crabbers. 2:05 remains in the 1st quarter.
As Frank Edgar Jr. joins us here in the press box. A little Kecoughtan this time is going to go deep. That might be almost a catch, almost pass interference as well by Moselle.
Yes, intended for the Crabbers, number 7, Javon Richardson.
Intended for Richardson of Hampton.
Pass is incomplete.
So it's going to be incomplete for the Crabbers. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Great night here at Darling Stadium. Also failed to mention that Coach Danny Mitchell is back on the sideline for the Crabbers. Longtime assistant, took the year off. He's back, taking care of that offense and defensive line. Great baseball coach, son Matt, is the assistant over at Norfolk State for their baseball program. It's going to be a timeout for Hampton, as Max Kecoughtan didn't like what he saw. It's going to be a timeout for the Crabbers. Again, this is Coach Mike Smith's 49th year, and he is, as of right now, he is second all-time active coaches in high school history in terms of wins. 4-6 last year. Again, he didn't coach for the majority of that year because of the VRS issue that he had, but Coach Mike Smith is back, and he's back to his normal self. Was just informed by Coach Ron Baton that Calvin Bryant is a track star at Hampton. 5'10" senior, plays both sides of the ball for the Crabbers. Had that great catch just a minute ago from Kecoughtan. He's a definite asset for the Crabbers this year with his speed and agility, good hands as well. Kecoughtan in the shotgun. He's going to go back to pass again. This time he's going to go deep. Another wide open receiver. It's going to be almost caught as it was tipped by Moselle. Almost off the carom was the catch by the Crabbers, but it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10. Now you got Kecoughtan throwing the ball a little bit. That ball was up for grabs. You know, he was fortunate it wasn't intercepted. And now it's going to be 3rd and 10 now from the 42 for the Crabbers. Kecoughtan this time gets it, goes up the middle, gets the first down, takes a couple licks. But he's going to be very close to the first down. They're going to say he was short. They're going to say he's close. There might be a measurement here, and there will be. And it's going to be a first down for Hampton.
And after the first down for the Hampton Crabbers.
So 1st and 10 from the 32 for Hampton. It's going to be a timeout. Crabbers, their second.
We have a timeout call on the field. 1:18 remaining in the first quarter, taken by the Crabbers. This is their second timeout of the first half.
6-0 Hampton. 1:18 left in the first quarter on a Max Kecoughtan run. Missed extra point as the Crabbers went for 2 and failed. But they're moving the ball again here later on in the first quarter. Again, a great night for football here at Darling Stadium. The field looks great. Scoreboards are working. And it's the first game of the season for both teams. Not as many flags as we thought it would be on this first game. Of course, both of these teams had 2 scrimmages. Hampton scrimmaged Life Christian Academy and Kellum. And Kecoughtan scrimmaged Lancetown a few days ago, along with another opponent earlier in the season. So they both have had 2 scrimmages and enough practice time. But again, it's early, first game of the season. Kecoughtan again with a fake. He's going to go back to pass, fake the pass. He's going to go for a run. He goes out of bounds, gets about 4 yards on that run.
Kecoughtan rolls to his left, attempts to pass downfield, run out of bounds by number 24, Wayne Briscoe.
So good containment by Wayne Briscoe, a 5'10 junior. Again, Kecoughtan only has 8 seniors on the roster this year.
2 yards on the play, it brings up 2nd and 8.
A lot of these guys played on the junior varsity team, especially the linemen. So it's a youth movement for Kecoughtan, trying to get these young guys acclimated to the varsity level. Coach Coley just wants them to get comfortable and get through these first few games, and then everything else will smooth itself out. They play Jamestown next week and then Phoebus after that. After this game against the Crabbers here, Kecoughtan again with a run. He goes to try to get to the outside, and he gets tackled, almost got away, but he's tackled that time by number 13.
Kecoughtan, the ball carrier, tackled by the Warriors, number 13.
Don't have a number on him, so we're not really sure who number 13 is, but great tackle by him. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 now from the 25. Kecoughtan gets to play from Coach Smith. And it looks like they're going to use their 3rd timeout.
Hampton Crabbers called timeout. 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
So it's going to be timeout Hampton. Again, 6-0 here in the first quarter. Seconds left. Hampton calls it a 3rd timeout.
All right. Wait a minute, I'll be there just a second after this play.
So 3rd and 2 from the 25. Kecoughtan in the shotgun. He's going to keep Kits away from the first defender. He gets the first down.
Kecoughtan, the ball carrier, gets the ball down to the 20, and that's enough for a Crabber first down.
Thomas L. Young had an opportunity to grab him behind the line of scrimmage, but Kecoughtan escaped that, and it's going to be the end of the first quarter as Hampton's up 6-0 in this Peninsula District battle, first game of the season.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first quarter has expired. We're up 6-0, and we go to the second quarter. That's going to give us an opportunity to welcome the principal of Hampton High School, Ms. Shamika Fowler. Put your hands together, Crabber Nation, and welcome Ms. Fowler in her position as principal.
second quarter. Start of the second quarter here, 6-0 Hampton. This is going to be 1st and 10 from the 20 as Hampton is driving again in the red zone. An opportunity here to put some more points on the board. Max Kecoughtan, very efficient so far, especially with his legs. So it's going to be, Hampton needs to hurry up, but they're going to. So now they get the play in. Kecoughtan in the shotgun. He's going to pitch it over to Jones. Good blocks. Jones cuts it inside, gets it around the 10-yard line on that run.
Taking the pitch for the Crabbers, number 2, Jonathan Jones. He's brought down by James Moselle.
Moselle on the tackle. The senior, slow to get up on that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 at the 11. Kecoughtan with the keep, gets the first down. The first down, Hampton. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 8. Kecoughtan this time under center. It's going to go a fullback to, looks like Sean Hassell on a fullback dive. And that's like he's slow to get up now. Could be a cramp issue, but touchdown Hampton. Nonetheless, it's a touchdown by the Crabbers, 12-0. Crabbers going to go for 2, 10:33 left in the quarter. 12-0 Hampton. Jones this time comes in and gives Kecoughtan the play. Kecoughtan is going to go far side, tucks it in, and he gets close. And he gets it. 2-point conversion is good for Hampton. 14-0 now, Crabbers.
Right here at Darwin Stadium this Saturday, Labor Day action.
So touchdown Hampton on the Kecoughtan 2-point conversion makes it 14-0. Deep for Kecoughtan again is James Mazel. And Cone. Kecoughtan now has to make something happen here. Down by 2 scores. And it's going to be out of bounds. That's going to go to the 35-yard line for Kecoughtan. So 1st and 10 from the 35 for Kecoughtan is McHugh and crew. I like that, McHugh and crew come back on the field to try to get something going here on offense for Kecoughtan. And again, McHugh, sophomore transfer from Western Branch in Chesapeake, new to the program. According to Coach Coley, he is a leader. But, you know, your first year as varsity experience, as he tries to pump up his crew here. McHugh in shotgun. This time he's going to get a handoff. That's a good run by Kecoughtan. And he's going to take it to the house. That's going to be a touchdown by the Warriors. And that's number 22. That's Leroy Bracy, the sophomore. Good run. Touchdown Warriors. Oh, it's a flag on the play. That's going to come back. Flag on the play. Great run by Bracy, but it might come back. That's going to holding against Kecoughtan. That's tough. Great run by Bracy. And that's going to be negated by a penalty. 65-yard run is for naught now, as McHugh comes back out for the play. So now it's going to be 1st and 20 from the 35.
It'll be 1st and 21 for the Warriors.
Correction, 1st and 21 from the 35. 10:21 left in the half. Still 14-0 Hampton, as that would have been a huge break and a momentum swing for the Warriors. McHugh this time's going to go back to pass. He's going to have to run with it now, as he picks up a few yards after that. He's looking to pass. Good defense by Hampton, as he had to tuck it in and run.
With the carry, Marvin McHugh, number 7 for the Warriors. Your tackle is Julian Williams, number 13.
So pick up a 5 on the run by McHugh. 2nd and 16 from the 29. McHugh again in shotgun. Cone goes in motion. He's going to throw it to Cone. Actually, it's going to be intended for Jakari Moselle. Was almost picked off. It's going to be incomplete.
By a number of 20 on Westwood Howard. It'll be an incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 16 now. For Kecoughtan on the 29-yard line. McHugh back to pass. Has pressure. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Hatcher. Kecoughtan's forced to punt.
Number 7, Marvin McHugh, intended for the Warriors, number 15, Adam Hatcher. It's going to be incomplete.
So Hatcher this time goes back to punt. Again, Bryant deep for the Crabbers. He stands at around the 45-yard line. Hatcher, kick. Yeah. Bryant thought about it. He's going to let it go. Takes the Kecoughtan bounce, and it goes to around the 36-yard line. Going to be Hampton's ball, 1st and 10 from the 36. 9:23 left in the half. 14-0 Crabbers. Huge break for Hampton as there was a holding call on that 65-yard run by Leroy Bracy. Good run. Kecoughtan was called for holding. So now Max Kecoughtan and the Crabbers get it on the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, 9:23 left in the half, and they lead 14-0. Huge possession now for the Kecoughtan defense, and they need to stop here. Cannot go down 3 scores going in the second half. Kecoughtan goes in with a handoff. That's to Jones on the run. Tackled by Jalen Perkins, 6'2" senior. So a gain of 4 on the run by Jones. 2nd and 6 now from the 41. 8:42 and counting. In the half, 14-0 Crabbers. Kecoughtan this time under center. Going to go to pass. It's going to be complete to Bryant. Bryant's behind the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2 flags thrown. Bracy on the long run earlier gets the tackle this time for Kecoughtan. See what the flag is.
The infraction was illegal use of hands. It was against the Crabbers. Penalty is declined by the Warriors.
So it's going to be. It was the flag was on a illegal use of hands for the Crabbers. Kecoughtan declines it, so that makes it 3rd and 6 now from the 41. I'm sorry, it's 3rd and 12 from the 35. It was a loss of 6 on the play. Kecoughtan in the shotgun. It's going to keep. Has a huge hole. Kecoughtan gets to the outside, goes out of bounds, but he gets close to a 1st down, and he's going to get it. So it goes inside of Kecoughtan territory. And it's going to be a flag. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Crabbers. The personal foul. Coach Mike Smith trying to figure out what's going on. They're going to chalk it up.
Personal foul against the Hampton Crabbers.
Kecoughtan on the run. Gets about 3 on the play.
Kecoughtan the ball carrier. Credit the tackle on the play to Thomas Youngell, number 75 for the Warriors.
So gain of, it's going to be 2nd and 6. From the 44, Kecoughtan. It's going to be an end around, and this is going to be a big play. That's Khalil Gunn, the senior, on the end around. First down, Hampton. Good play by the Crabbers. First down and 10 at the 36. 7 minutes left in the half. 14-0 Hampton. Kecoughtan is going to fake the pitch. Keep. Fumble. Kecoughtan picks it up. And Mizell had an opportunity to return it, but he tripped over his own player. But that's going to be a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by Kecoughtan. Huge turnover by the Warriors. So turnover from the Warriors is something they really desperately needed, as you can't go down 3 scores in the second half. McHugh in the shotgun. It's going to go to Bracy again. Bracy showing a burst after that touchdown. Good looking prospect. He's only a sophomore. Number 22, Leroy Bracy, 5'10" sophomore. Had that touchdown called back earlier. Now as he gets a gain of 4, it's 2nd and 6. Correction, gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Cone in motion. They're going to go to him on an end around. And Cone gets knocked out of bounds.
With the carry, number 5, Darryl Cone, pushing him out of bounds with number 53, Caleb Diaz.
Knocked out of bounds. A gain of 2, 3rd and 5 from the 28. 5:33 left in the half. 14-0. Crabbers still with the lead. McHugh back to pass. Pressure. Gonna be sacked. Might be a fumble as Kecoughtan recovers. Good pressure by the Crabbers line.
Dropping back to pass with Marvin McHugh. He's been counted by number 54, declares Woods.
Woods on the pressure. They call him Little John as Woods gets in there and causes the fumble, recovered by the Warriors. So, gonna be a punt. False start on Kecoughtan. So that pushes Kecoughtan back to the 14-yard line. So Hampton most likely will get excellent field position. Here's the punt. Bryant's going to get a chance to return it. He gets it at the 40. Bryant misses what? Good tackle. That time by Bracy. Bracy all over the field. Special teams, defense, and on offense. So 1st and 10 for the Crabbers at around the 43-yard line. So 1st down and 10 from the 43. Kecoughtan is going to pitch. To number 21. That's Shelton Ballard. He's a 5'7" senior. So it's 2nd and 5 from the 38. Kecoughtan back to pass. He's going to tuck it and run. Kecoughtan gets on the sideline and gets a 1st down for the Crabbers. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 26. Penalty on the play. Looks like it's either a false start for the Crabbers, and that's what it is. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 from the 26. I'm sorry, from the 31-yard line. For the Crabbers, 3:12 left in the half. 14-0 Hampton.
All at the Warrior 31. Will be 1st and 15. 3:12 remains in the half.
Kecoughtan this time back to pass. Good block. It's going to get almost picked off. What a play. Both teams going after it. First, Mizell got a piece. The pass was intended for Khalil Gunn. Number 9, the senior. Both Mizells were in that on that play. Jakari and James. Khalil Gunn, his dad played on that 1992 state championship team with Allen Iverson at Bethel. Great player, linebacker for the Bruins. It's his son is now a Crabber playing for Mike Smith, the legendary Mike Smith at Hampton. 3:05 left in the half, 14-0 Hampton. 2nd and 15 from the 31. Kecoughtan under center, fakes their handoff. Another rollout by Kecoughtan. He's gonna run. Same play, they are eating them up on that play action. I don't know if it's designed or not, but Kecoughtan is getting a lot of yards on that play action and their rollout. It gets out of bounds at around the 21-yard line. Jason Freeman pushed him out. It's going to be 2nd and 5 now from the 21. 3 minutes even left in the half, 14-0 Crabbers. Again, Kecoughtan defense has to hold here. It's going to be tough to come back down 21-0 or 3 scores at that matter. So third and 5 now actually from the 21. Kecoughtan going to go back to pass. He's going to tuck it in. He's going to be stopped. Good play by the Kecoughtan Warrior defense. It looks like that was number 51. That's Cordell Gregg.
Number 51, Nicholas Cargill, better than get the tackle. Brings up the 4th down, just waiting for the crack.
5'11" sophomore. Delay of game, Crabbers, 4th and 7. That's going to push them back another 5 yards. It's going to be a delay of game for the Crabbers. It's going to push them back. So it's going to be
we have a timeout on the field. This will be charged to the Kecoughtan Warriors.
So it's going to be timeout, 4th and 12 from the 28. It's going to be 4th and 12 from the 28. Bryant's in motion. Kecoughtan is going to go back to pass. Again, he's going to go for a run. He has an opportunity to get a first down and more. A block, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Hampton. No flags on the play. Max Kecoughtan showing his speed. Touchdown, Crabbers. On a 4th and 12.
In the first half.
We're going to go for 2, Kecoughtan. Going to be stopped 20-0 now. Hampton, as Kecoughtan's 2-point attempt is no good. After that long run by Kecoughtan, touchdown Hampton, 20-0, 1:56 left in the half. So 20-0 now, 1:56 left. It's going to be, again, Bracy and Cone deep. For the Warriors, it's going to be Cone. And Cone had an opportunity. Ooh, good hit that time by the Crabbers. And that's, looks like that's number.
Cone returning the kickoff, making the initial contact, big number 44.
So that's going to be 1st and 10 from the 43 for Hampton. McHugh back to pass is going to be complete to Cone.
Julian Williams.
This time McHugh's back to pass. He's looking over at Hatcher. Hatcher doesn't see the defender coming as he drops it. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 8 now from the 45. 1:24 left in the half. 20-0 Hampton. As Cone's in the shotgun. Gets it. 3rd and 8. Gonna have to make a play. Gets out of it. He's gonna go on the outside. Gonna go out of bounds, and he's gonna be short of the 1st down. So McHugh is gonna be about 4 yards short. So 4th and 4 from the 49-yard line for Kecoughtan. 1:17 left in the half. McHugh goes back to pass. It's going to be complete for Kecoughtan. 1st down. So 1st and 10. As Cone limps off the field. 1 minute and counting now for Kecoughtan. Snap is taken by McHugh. McHugh has nowhere to go. He's going to try to get out of bounds. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock at 51 seconds. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 as McHugh lost a yard on that play. So McHugh's going to be getting out of the pocket and throws, and it's going to be complete.
Number 53 on the tackle, Felix Riaz, for the pressure. Kecoughtan Warriors call a timeout.
So 39 seconds left. 20-0. 3rd and 3 from the 39. McHugh in the shotgun. Gonna fake the pass, and he's gonna, that's a fumble on the play. That could be a fumble. They're gonna say incomplete as McHugh tried to dish it off to Bracy. Bracy not ready for it.
Martin McHugh tackled by number 77, Samari Smith.
So it's going to be 4th and 2 now from the 39. 35 seconds left. McHugh in the shotgun. Again, goes back to pass. It's going to be a flag. Incomplete. Intended for Bracy.
Pass intended for the Warriors number 22, Leroy Bracy, and he was covered on the play. I don't think the three penalty yet. Pass falls incomplete, but there is a penalty mark on it, right?
It's going to be a hold against Kecoughtan. It's going to be
holding against Kickoff Warriors. It's declined by the Hampton Crabers, and they'll take over on down.
Hampton declines the penalty, and they take over at the 39-yard line. 20-0 Hampton. 31 seconds left in the half. But Hampton's going to try to put another one on the board. Kecoughtan thought about it. And he's going to take a big hit. By the Warriors, number 24, Wayne Briscoe. As the clock still runs, is just going to end the half here with the score of Hampton 20, Kecoughtan 0 here on LSC. So we're going to take a break at half. Again, Hampton 20, Kecoughtan 0. We'll be back after halftime. All right, welcome back here at Darling Stadium. Halftime festivities have just ended. It's 20-0 Hampton over the Kecoughtan Warriors. Some predictions from the experts on the Daily Press and the Virginia Pilot have the Crabbers winning 27-20. Kecoughtan has not gotten their offense together yet, and they're going to kick to Hampton. Hampton's going to receive this second half kick. So Hampton coming back, first game of the season with a little promise here. Again, Coach Mike Smith did not coach the beginning of the season last year. They finished 4-6, not making the playoffs. Very uncharacteristic of the Crabbers, but they're back. And a little onside kick, pooch kick by Kecoughtan is recovered by Hampton. Not sure you would want to do that. You give them a short field with a 20-0 lead. And the way Max Kecoughtan has been moving the ball, they put another score on this game. This game could be well out of reach for the Warriors, but we'll see. That's why they play the game. That's why they cut the lights on and blow the whistle. And Kecoughtan again with that experience in that defensive backfield, just young on the offensive, defensive line, linebackers as well. And Hampton is exploiting that. Different formation now for the Crabbers. Kecoughtan goes far side, cuts it up the middle. Good run by Kecoughtan. He's tackled by number 51. That's Cordell Gregg, a sophomore. As Coach Coley told me earlier, a lot of his linemen played on the JV team last year, moved up to the varsity level. He lost all of his linemen from last year, including Chandler Perry, George Mitchell, just to name a couple. Yeah, Perry's over at the apprentice school now playing ball over in Newport News. 5-yard gain for Kecoughtan, 2nd and 5 from the 49. Kecoughtan tried to go outside. He's tackled a great play by the defense of Kecoughtan. And that's number 30, David Anderson, that freshman. Coach Coley talked about Anderson and said that he's going to be one of the greats to come out of Kecoughtan, so he could be a Power 5 recruit by the time his days at Kecoughtan are over. Number 30, that's Anderson. Freshman, 6'4", 215, outside linebacker and tight end for the Warriors. Good-looking kid, only a freshman. As you see the explosiveness on that play there, it's going to be 3rd and 7 from the 49. Kecoughtan is going to pitch it to Gunn. Gunn tries to get a first down. He's going to be short. If you talk about some of the linemen, George Mitchell was an all-state wrestler as well for the Warriors. Two-way lineman last year, just anchored that line. You know, when you are young on the line, it trickles down to the rest of that defense. And Hampton looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 4 from the 48. Kecoughtan in the shotgun. Ooh, going to be dropped. Kecoughtan line that time. We talked about how young they are, but they went through that line that time. Again, that's Cordell Gregg, who's been very assertive in this second half. Had a few tackles as well in the first half. It's going to be Kecoughtan ball right around midfield. Let's see what Marvin McHugh, the transfer from Western Branch, the sophomore, can do now. McHugh is going to go to Bracy. Bracy, good-looking sophomore, gets a nice run. Harris on the tackle for Hampton. Gain of 8 by Bracy. Second and 2 from the 41 now for Kecoughtan. For Kecoughtan. Hat trick is going to be dropped. Looks like Kecoughtan recovered it. Little miscommunication. And that was number 12, Jameer White, a senior. First time he had an opportunity to touch the ball, he dropped it that time. Michael Davis that time on the tackle for Hampton. Bracy again is going to get it. He's going to try to get around the corner, but he's tackled by Julian Williams again. So it's going to be 4th and 7. 4th and 7 from the 46. It's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be a timeout by Kecoughtan as they go discuss this 4th and 7.
Winning ticket number for the 50-50 raffle, 165052. And once again, you have 165052. You have the winning ticket for tonight's 50-50 raffle. Once again, winning ticket number 165052. You can meet the representatives at the 30-yard line.
So it's going to be 4th and 7 now for Kecoughtan. They're going to punt. Hatcher's going to punt. It's going to be a good punt. Gun deep this time for the Crabbers. As Bracy's going to down it around the 20.
Punt is touched by the Warriors coverage team and down.
There's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start against the Kecoughtan Warriors.
Penalty marker was dropped at the 49 of the Crabbers. Crabbers accept the penalty.
The Crabbers are going to accept the penalty. It's going to move Kecoughtan back. A little further here. Williams is deep back for the Crabbers. Now on the punt, Hatcher. Back to punt. This time it's going to be not returned for Hampton. It's going to drop, and Kecoughtan downs it.
Warriors cover it down the field, touch it, and the ball is dead and marked.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. From the 27-yard line, 1st and 10. $7:25 left in the quarter. 20-0 Hampton. It's a new quarterback in now for Hampton. It's going to be incomplete. And Coach Smith did say he was going to play 2 quarterbacks. It's Mark Wagner now in the quarterback. A sophomore, 5'11", 170. Coach Smith, again, at practice said that he would go with 2 quarterbacks. And Wagner's in now. It's going to be a handoff. That's going to be Jones on the run.
Mark Wagner in under that quarterback. Handed it off to J.F. Jones. Jones gets positive yardage. Out over the 35, almost to the 36.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 36. Wagner's going to keep, and he's going to get the 1st down.
First down yardage. The Warriors number 2, Peyton Douglas, assistant guy number 75,
That was Jones on the carry. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 42 for the Crabbers. 6:29 left in the quarter. 20-0 Crabbers. going to be Wagner on the keep. It's going to be a flag on the play, though.
Flag on the play. And it's going to be preliminarily signaled against the Crabbers.
It's going to be against Hampton.
There was a call for a violation of shift.
There's going to be a illegal shift for the Crabbers.
They face first and 15 from their own 37.
It's going to be first and 15 from the 37 now for Hampton. It's going to be Wagner with a keep, and he gets full speed. He's ripped down by number 20. That's Jalen Perkins. And Greg were also in on that tackle. So Wagner again in shotgun. 2nd and 9 from the 48. Wagner's going to keep again. Good hold, good blocks. And Wagner's almost broke it as he gets out of bounds. First down, Hampton.
Wagner gets a carry for the Crabbers. Battling net and bumped out by number 20 on the play, Jalen Perkins of the Warriors.
Perkins for Kecoughtan pushes him out of bounds. First and 10 from the 38 for Hampton. Wagner this time is going to hand it off to Jones. Jones with a spin move. Gets away from a couple defenders on that. It's like Hampton's just eating the clock up with runs. No need to throw. You're up 20-0 here in the 3rd quarter. There's Douglas for Kecoughtan in on the tackle. That's going to be 2nd and 6 now from the 38. Wagner looking over at the sideline in shotgun. Going to go far side. He's pressured, and he's going to be taken down. Initially, Peyton Douglas with the tackle, and then James Mazzell wrapped him up and took him down. So that's going to be a loss of a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 11. At the 43. Now Kecoughtan back in at quarterback. Going to be back to pass. Kecoughtan, 2 pump fakes, finally gets rid of. It's going to be incomplete. And he had Bryant open in the middle. You know, Hampton is always going to go for it here on 4th down. Gonna be 4th and 11 from the 43. Kecoughtan back to pass. It's gonna be pressured. Gonna have to get rid of it. It's gonna be complete to Bryant. It's gonna be close to a first down. Mazzell knocks him out. Gonna be very close to a first down. We'll see if he got it. It's gonna be a turnover, 4th down. Not enough for a first down on that pass from Kecoughtan to Bryant. Good tackle by Mazzell to make sure he wasn't past the line. No measurement needed. So Kecoughtan back on offense, trailing 20 to 0. The chains are trying to. They're going to still measure, which I thought they didn't have to. I thought they weren't going to measure, but they're going to measure it. And it's going to be short. Just for confirmation. And after the measurement, it's going to be Kecoughtan's football. So Marvin McHugh back out at quarterback again for Kecoughtan.
Ball marked at the 33-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Warriors. 3:33 remains in the third quarter.
McHugh gets the snap, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended for Mazzell. Williams on the coverage. So 2nd and 10 from the 33. 3:28 left in the quarter. McHugh in the shotgun. Gets it. Gonna give it to Bracy. Bracy is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. As Little John Woods gets the tackle. Looks like he has a cramp. They're going to take a medical time out here. Looks like Woods is suffering from cramps. He's going to limp off. Going to be 3rd and 17 now from the 26. McHugh and company in some trouble here. McHugh back to pass. He gets some pressure. He's going to have to get rid of it. He's going to throw it. It's going to be incomplete.
McHugh's pass intended for number 23, Elijah Lee. Still Google's fingertips on the boot.
That pass from McHugh was intended for Elijah Lee, a freshman, 6'2", 215. Just off his fingertips, wasn't able to grab it. It's going to be 4th down now for the Warriors. As Hatcher's been a busy punter tonight, along with his other duties as running back and safety.
Hatcher is in the punt position. Trevor.
Hatcher back to punt. Bryant is going to grab it. He's going to fall, get back up, and he's tackled by Bracy. Bracy all over the field. A sophomore, very promising. Good young prospects for Kecoughtan, as we've called Bracy's name a lot. Of course, David Anderson, the freshman that Coach Coley spoke about. And of course, Jakari Mizell, the brother of James Mizell. So some good talent on this Warriors squad. Is Hatcher's only a junior as well. And of course, the quarterback, McHugh, only a sophomore. So Wagner back at quarterback. 2:54 in the quarter left, 20-0 Hampton. Wagner in the shotgun, calls out the play. It's going to be a fake. They're going to have a Bryant is open. He didn't even look for the ball. I still think he doesn't know where the ball is. Moselle again on the coverage. Good coverage by Moselle, as he's also looks like he's cramping up a little bit. So Kecoughtan back. A little confusion on the Hampton offense. As Kecoughtan comes back at quarterback, 2nd and 10 from the 45. Under center now. Kecoughtan back to pass is going to be complete. To Torian Howerton. And that's going to be right around the sticks. And it's going to be a measurement.
Warriors.
They have to come all the way across the field for this measurement. First down for Hampton. .241 left, 20-0 Crabbers. Kecoughtan back in at quarterback. Kecoughtan goes in, going to keep, goes inside, takes a huge hit. And that was Peyton Douglas on the hit. 2:04 and running. Wagner is going to keep. He had some receivers. It's going to be a helmet off. Looks like Jalen Perkins is going to have to take a play off as his helmet came off on that play. A flag also on the play. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be against Hampton.
Crabber's will be penalized for an illegal blocking back. I'll put him back at the 40-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd and 9 now from the 44. Wagner back to pass. Complete. That's going to be caught by number 11. That's Howerton again, who's had a couple catches in this quarter.
Going up and getting number 11, Julian Howerton for the Hampton High School Crabber. He's got the first down.
Freeman on the tackle for Kecoughtan. So it's going to be Wagner again. This time he's going to get a handoff flag on the play.
Jones on the carry. He's also tackled by his opposite number, number 2, taking over. Now the Warriors shifting up on the play.
Looks like it's going to be an injury. More cramps, it looks like. There's also a flag on the play. The official timeout. Other scores in the Peninsula District. War Hill up 22-13 over Heritage, 7:20 left in the third quarter. Actually starting the fourth quarter, 22-13 War Hill. Now, Hopewell's up 33-0 over Tab. That's in the fourth quarter as well. Some beach scores, Ocean Lakes 31-27 over Cox. That's starting the fourth quarter. Princess Anne 33-6 late in the third quarter over Kempsville. And Salem 14-0 over Lansdowne in the third quarter. Tallwood 27, Green Run 12. That's 10:50 left in the third quarter. And Colonial Forge is up 21-7 on the Grassfield Grizzlies out in Chesapeake. And we are 20-0 here at Darling Stadium. Hampton over Kecoughtan. Some scores in Richmond, 28-24 Verona over Manchester right now starting the fourth quarter. These are all 5A scores, mostly 5A scores, as Verona and Manchester both will contend for 5A playoff supremacy later on in the season. as most of our schools here in the Peninsula District are 5A. We have Hampton, who is playing tonight, who is playing in the 4A region this year. Kecoughtan 5A, Bethel will be 5A, Phoebus will be 3A in that tough division of 3A with you have teams like Norcom, Booker T, York, Lafayette, Hopewell, a score I gave earlier, they're beating Tab. So all those teams will be playing in the Phoebus division. We have Woodside that's in 5A. Minchville and Warwick dropped to 4A. It's going to be a timeout now by the Crabbers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an official timeout. This one will be charged to the Hampton Crabbers. At the moment, we'd like to once again thank our sponsors, Coca-Cola, Powerade, Kona Ice, Philosophy, Scholastic Insurance, Nationwide Insurance, Trade Building Insurance, Chick-fil-A, Times Bowling, Children's Hospital of the King Strawberries, Ramada Chiropractic, for Franklin, Ben Costas Restaurant, Caliber Collision, Sinclair Sports Medicine, and Reduced Self-Care.
Back on the field, Coach Smith still walking around trying to bark some instructions out to his players and also put some thoughts into the referee's ears as he's trying to use that timeout for many reasons as he walks back to the sideline. 49 years as head coach, as a coach. His 49th year. Second all-time active coaches in high school history in terms of wins. It's going to be another penalty marker. And now another injury for the Warriors. That's Cordell Gregg, who's been having a great night so far in the game. Looks like another cramp. As you see Greg, and you know, again, a lot of these players are cramping up. It is late August. You know, the main thing with the cramps are a lot of drinking fluids and eating protein and eating bananas and oranges. And, you know, like I know when I played Little League, they stress eating oranges and bananas before the game, drinking a lot of fluids. It is late. It's not that muggy out. Humidity is low. But not drinking fluids the day before and the day of the game can cause cramps. I mean, you know, you hope that that's all it is, but it looks like for the most part, a lot of these injuries are cramps on both teams. It's going to be false start against Hampton, and they're going to push them back 5 yards. .105 left in the third quarter. Still 20-0 Hampton. So Wagner back in at quarterback. It's going to go to Jones up the middle. Jones breaks a couple tackles. Another Warrior down. Douglas on the tackle. And Douglas is down again. Just like I spoke about earlier about the liquids. And it looks like Douglas, he's been down before with cramps. 22 seconds left in the quarter. 20-0 Hampton. Let's see if they try to run this clock out.
Second and 6 for the Travelers.
Wagner in the shotgun. It's going to go back to a run by Ballard. Ballard with a strong run, and that's going to
He's tackled by James Roselle, number 1, and with assist by number 20, Julian Williams.
Gonna be another measurement.
Out for a measurement, 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
So it's going to be a measurement, and it's going to be a first down for Hampton.
First down is signaled for the Crabs.
Four seconds left in the quarter. Wagner in the shotgun. That's going to be the end of the quarter as time runs out. 20-0 Hampton as we go to the fourth quarter here at Darling Stadium.
That will be the end of the third quarter, with the Hampton Crabbers up 20-0 over the Kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hampton Police Department requests that all students needing a ride home, please call your folks so that they'll be here to pick you up immediately following the game. Again, if you're a student and you need a ride home, now's a great time to go ahead and call
So
your
start of the
folks.
fourth quarter,
So they'll be here to pick you
20-0
up immediately
Hampton.
following the game. Thank you.
As they are in position to put more points on the board. First and 10 from the 17. Wagner still in at quarterback. Going to be a handoff to Ballard again.
With the carry for the Crabbers, number 21, Shelton Ballard. Credit tackle to the Warriors, number 50, Deshaun Wiseman.
Going to gain a 1. Second and 9 from the 16 for Hampton. The time. .11:08 left in the game. Second and 9 from the 16. Wagner in the shotgun. Going to pitch. Good pitch right there. Oh, good run by Ballard, and Ballard's going to get in for the touchdown from the pitch from the quarterback, Wagner. And good balance that time by Ballard as he put his foot in the ground, put his hand down, and he got into the end zone. 26-0 now, Hampton. So the Crabbers playing with two quarterbacks tonight. Both of them playing well. A little trickeration that time. The gun for the two-point conversion. There's going to be a flag on the play, though. So it's going to be a face mask against Kecoughtan. It's going to be another PAT attempt as the Crabbers go for two. Direct snap. And it's a touch it's from Wagner, and Wagner gets it. Now it's 28-0 Crabbers. 10:52 left in the game.
Crabbers on top, 28-0, 10:52 remaining in the contest. Have a couple of quick scores. The Warwick Tuesday contest. Warwick is up 20-0 over the day. That's the first one. The Warhill Heritage Day. Warhill Heritage 22-13 in the first quarter.
Kickoff now for the Hampton deep again. Mizell and this time Bracy back for the Warriors. It's going to be a little pooch kick. Caught by number 24, Wayne Briscoe. He goes out of bounds.
Warriors number 24, Wayne Briscoe, and he's bumped out of line. Warrior ball, first and 10 from their own 31.
So it's a new quarterback now in for Kecoughtan. If Bracy gets the handoff, gets taken out of bounds, and that's going to be number 14, Leroy Bracy. He's a 5'10" sophomore. So Bracy, the brother, Kecoughtan is at quarterback, gives to his brother, Leroy Bracy. Leroy Bracy, a sophomore, as well as his brother, Kecoughtan Bracy, both sophomores.
Correction, number 22, Leroy Bracy, the ball carrier. Making the tackle for the Crabbers, number 70, Hassan Harris.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6 now from the 35. 28-0 Hampton. Bracy in the shotgun. It's going to, almost picked off as Kecoughtan is going to Leroy. That's a live ball as Hampton picks it up. And that's going to be Hampton's football, as it was a lateral.
On the play, it was ruled a lateral. It was a live ball, and it has been recovered by the Crabbers.
So the turnover for the Crabbers get the turnover on the lateral. They're in great field position now. 1st and 10 from the 19. 28-0 with 9:10 left in the ball game. Timeout Hampton, and same exact thing Coach Danny Mitchell stressed in practice was they run that play. And when you practice schemes and you watch film, you see things in games, and that's what the Hampton Crabbers did there, and they fall on it for the turnover. 9:10 left in the game, 28-0 Hampton. Wagner back at quarterback. Has 1st and 10 from the 18. Another run for Hampton. Bracy with Leroy Bracy at that time with a tackle. Jones carries it for Hampton. So it looks like Hampton's going to avenge that last year loss to Kecoughtan, 17-7. They're up 28-0 now. Hampton looks a lot better than they did last year. More organized, just playing together. Second and 8 now from the 16. Wagner under center. Going to go back to pass. It's going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for number 7, Devon Rich. Incomplete, depending on the play, it was the Warriors number 4. Sorry about that.
So it's going to be 3rd and 8 now from the 16. 8:18 left in the game. 28-0 Hampton. Wagner. It's going to be a fake. Nowhere to go for Wagner. He's going to be sacked. It's like it could have been any. Weidman was in on that, and as well as Anderson for that sack. And Brian Taylor also in on that tackle. So it's 4th and 8 now from the 16. Crabbers will go for it. Wagner's back to pass. As a receiver open, that's Williams. He bounces off a tackle. Williams still on his feet as he gets close to the end zone. It's going to be a first down Hampton, though, as Wagner to Williams. First down and goal now. So it's going to be first and goal from the 4. Will be a false start against the Crabbers.
Flag drop. Will be a false start.
So it's first and goal from the 9 now for Hampton. That's a fumble. And then Kecoughtan recovers on a sloppy play by Hampton.
The snap was bobbled, and first and good to get the recovery, number 20, Jalen Perkins for the Warriors. Warriors get the ball back. It will be marked at the 16.
So first and 10 now from the 16. Bracy back at quarterback. Going to be a handoff up the middle. That time it was Elijah Lee. So it's going to be a yard pickup on that play. 2nd and 9 now from the 16. Bracy back to pass. It's complete. Far side. Breaks a couple tackles, but he's going to be knocked down.
Tackle made by number 13, Julian Williams of the Crabbers.
So it's going to be now 3rd and 9 from the 17. No pickup on that play. Bracy back to pass. It's going to go deep. And it's going to be complete. Good catch. That's the tight end, Gabe Simon Jr., 6'2", on a good pass from Bracy.
Pass complete to the Warriors, number 9 on the way, Gabe Simon. Caught and brought down on the way, Tyree Scott. Warriors have a first down on their own 46-yard line. get the ball with number 25 on the carry.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 9 now from the 46. Handoff for Kecoughtan, taken down. So 3rd and 6 now from midfield, 4:18 and counting in the game, 28-0 Hampton. Bracy back to pass again. This time it's going to be almost intercepted as it was intended for number 8. That's Troy Harrison, a 6'3" senior. Bracy back to pass. It's incomplete.
Julian Williams with Travis. Ball will go over on down. And we have 4:06 remaining.
4:06 left. Hampton gets the ball back. It's going to be 1st and 10. Wagner again at quarterback for Hampton. Jones with the carry.
Augustus then under center quarterback. And also number 2, Jones shoots left. Warriors tackling after a 5-yard gain.
So it was a 5-yard gain by Jones. Second and 5 from the 45 now for Hampton. It's going to be a little trick play there, but Kecoughtan wasn't fooled.
Russell takes the snap. Number 2 of the Warriors. Tackles Augustus.
So 3rd and 6 from the 45. Wagner back to pass, going deep. Wide open receiver. It's going to be complete and a touchdown for Hampton. And that's number 11, Howerton. He's had a great game tonight. What a play, wide open receiver. As Hampton's throwing the ball up 28 points. So Wagner to Howerton on the touchdown. $34-0. They get it here. The clock continues to run. But they're going to go for 2 instead. A pitch to Jones, and they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. So no signs if Mike Smith has a kicker on the roster. I don't think he does at this point. So it's 34-0 Hampton, 2:16 left in the game. So kickoff this time goes to Kecoughtan number 1, Mizell. James Mizell gets it. Good return. Never underestimate the importance of good coaching, because Mike Smith was not around when these two teams played last year. Did not coach the first few games, falling 17-7. And Coach Smith is back now, and he's out for teams who did get him last year. And it looks like a nice run for Kecoughtan as he's taking defenders with him. The clock continues to run. No first down, so he's going to run.
Number 22, Leroy Bracy, the ball carrier, takes the foul forward for positive yards. Ball right at midfield. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now at midfield. Bracy again, he gets tackled for a short gain.
Bracy, the ball carrier, nice improve for the tackle, number 70 on the play.
Timeout, Kecoughtan.
Took a timeout on the field. Warriors.
$34-0. Bracy back to pass. It's gonna be picked off. What an interception. That's Williams using his 6'3" frame and snagging it.
By the Crabbers, number 13, Julian Williams.
So it's gonna be 1st and 10 with 1 minute left. 34-0 Hampton. You want to check the predictions. Just blame the Virginia Pilot and the Daily Press for this game supposedly being close. It's a blowout here at Darling Stadium. Hampton surprisingly up 34-0. We knew these teams were both somewhat unknown just based on the players they lost from last year, but Hampton vastly improved from last year, and Kecoughtan taking a step back with the 23 seniors they lost. So it's a quarterback keeper for Hampton. And that's a new quarterback in there. That's number 18. That's Antonio Davis. Former Kecoughtan quarterback. Now he's at Hampton.
Antonio Davis with the ball. Load up. David Anderson.
So this is going to run the clock out, and this is going to be it. 34-0 Hampton over Kecoughtan in the first game of the season here at Darling Stadium. I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Wube Gabre, and we'll see you next time. 34-0 Hampton over Kecoughtan.